In this video, we are going to talk about three hot new skills in SAP. So number one is ABAP. ABAP is the native programming language used in SAP. It's always hard to find ABAP developers because most people don't want to write code. So if you can learn how to write ABAP, this will help you get a job quickly in SAP. So one of the things you'll hear about in SAP is RICEF, which is reports, interfaces, conversions, enhancements, and forms. So when SAP comes out of the box, there's certain standard SAP reports that come. But businesses, customers that implement SAP usually want custom reports that are set up for their business. So they need an ABAP developer to understand the requirements and then produce these custom reports to pull data from different plants, company codes, storage locations, and put out the data for the business users to consume. The next is interfaces. So if there's any interfaces between the SAP system and a third-party legacy system that the business is still using, they want interfaces to be set up between these systems, and that is done using ABAP code. So you need someone to write ABAP code in SAP that, that connects to the middleware, and the middleware connects to the legacy system or any other third-party system, and then these interfaces will communicate and send data back and forth. The third is conversions. So if the business wants to pull data from an external system, a legacy system, and upload it into SAP, they have to write ABAP code for that again. So the ABAP code will go in and pull data from a legacy system, or you extract data from a legacy system using another program, you transform the data, and then you upload it into SAP using ABAP code. The next is enhancements. Enhancements is enhancing the standard SAP code. So if you want to have a new field on an SAP screen, you want a new tab, you want a new feature, on some of these standard SAP transaction codes, you have to write ABAP code for that. And the last is forms, which is if you want to build a custom form, which is similar to an Adobe form where the users can go in and enter data, and then once they hit save, it gets saved to the underlying SAP tables. So that is again done using ABAP code. So if you can learn how to write ABAP code, you can get a job in SAP quickly. And if you upload your resume on sapaccess.com, we will work hard to get you a job in SAP. The next thing is testing. So any SAP project has multiple phases. The first is blueprinting, then requirements gathering, then there's design, there's build, there's test, and then there's deploy. So if you come in as a tester, if you have some experience in testing, you can quickly get a job in SAP. So you don't need like heavy SAP background. You need someone that's willing to write test scripts, implement test scripts, record results, and work with the functional people. Testing is basically poking holes in the system to see if the system is sturdy, is strong, and there's no errors, there's no hidden problems in the system. So you can come in as a tester and quickly get a job in SAP with almost no experience in SAP. The third thing is cutover. So cutover is the time between a legacy system is put down and an SAP system goes live. So it's usually about a weekend. In Friday night, the legacy system goes down and the SAP system goes up. This is like the final phase of an SAP implementation when all the data is being converted. And then this is like the final step. The users have been trained to use SAP. And cutover team is ready. Sometimes they travel to different plants around the country. They're on site. They're helping users. It's like the first day. It's like the first day of the new SAP system, so everyone's ready to go. And you will be on the cutover team helping this business launch SAP and move on to SAP. If there's any challenges that come up with that, usually you call, there's a team sitting in headquarters that is waiting. They have a phone line usually set up for any phone calls with issues with the new system. So the new system goes live and you are going to be part of the cutover support team. So if you put your resume on sapaccess.com, we will help you get a job in SAP as soon as possible.